Good afternoon, dear students. Today we have the virtual class day, but before the lesson I have to give you some recommendations that you have to follow during this hour. So, pay attention to me please. Here you have the virtual class day. So, recommendation number 1 is you have to enter to TanWizNet and resolve the IRAD evaluation from number 1:50 to 2 p.m. Watch the instructions video that indicates all the instructions for this English virtual class. Observe the motivational video about the topic for this class. Open the summary PPT and copy them in your notebook. Open the digital topic week 26 and practice the conversation and grammar. Go to the interactive resource and practice the exercises. To finish this lesson, open the ending quiz and solve it in 10 minutes. So, for example, the lesson that we studied today is this one. The use of there is and the use of there are. As you know, remember that there is a review for this lesson. So, here you have for countable and uncountable nouns. You use there is, there are for quantities. For example, here you use there is for singular, you use there are for plural, and here you have two kinds of questions, the use of how many and the use of how much. In how you use how many for countable nouns and you use how much for uncountable nouns. But today we are going to talk about only prices. So, pay attention here. The use of how many. At the end of these questions you have different numbers. You have 50, 20 and 103. In question letter A, how many pencil cases are there? There are 50 pencil cases. Remember that you don't not only have to mention the number, you have to mention a complete answer. Letter B, how many towels are there? There are 20 towels. And in letter C you have how many books are there? There are 103 books. Next, we continue with the examples, but now using the use of how much. Before the price that you have here, you have different symbols. This is a symbol of dollar, this is a symbol of euros, and this is a symbol of cents. For letter A, how much is the table serve? It is $57. Remember, you use is when you have only one object. What about in letter B? How much are the sunglasses? They are 230 euros. So, and in letter C, how much are the scissors? They are 12 cents. Remember, as I mentioned you before, you use is for singular nouns and you use are for plural nouns. Next, here you have a word bank using is, are, much, and many. And here you have different questions. Obviously, at the end in parentheses, you have different numbers and numbers with different symbols, as you can see in letter B and in letter D. Let's see letter A. How many dogs are there? There are 89 dogs. Here you have in numbers, and here you have the numbers but in letters. In letter B, how much are the erasers? And here you have to mention a price because here you have a symbol. For example, here you have they are 50 cents. What about letter C? How many lions are there? They are 100 lions. And what about letter C? How much is the scarf? There are 3 euros. And here you have, as you can see, is a review for the topics and the use of how much and how many. Remember that you have to follow the recommendations that you have today in the virtual class day. That's all for today. If you have some doubts, please click in the chat in the platform Tanwisnet. See you later, my friends. Bye bye.